What's up, friends? I am Quack Data, and right here today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick video, just a little bit of thought-provoking commentary, I guess. And I say that a lot, basically because I think a lot. And there's not really a whole lot for me to talk about. My life's pretty boring, generally speaking. So yeah. So the quick thought that I was thinking of is, I'm pretty sure it's widely believed that, well, among teenagers at least, that school sucks. That it's not fun. It's something that you have to do. Most kids that I've noticed or that I'm friends with probably just sit there and put up with it like, yeah, it sucks, I know, but I have to do it to go where I want to in life. And that's perfectly fine. I guess that's normal, if you want to say. The whole thing that makes me think is when school was invented, I wouldn't say invented, but early 1900s, school was, oh god, that's some bad aim right there. Wipe that from your mind. But back when school was like, well, early 1900s, school back then was kind of a luxury. Like, there's really no other means of getting that knowledge. That you had to go to a physical school, you had to have a very well-educated teacher to educate you on the subject. And that was a huge luxury, that was a big deal. I'm sure that really many kids back those days would love to go to school. And that made me think, like, what changed, what happened from that point in time to where we were able to, well, kids our age, similar to, yeah, teenagers, I don't need to go over that anymore. What happened, what changed to make them hate school as opposed to loving it over the past, I don't know, 80 years or something. And the more I think about it is, back then there was no other means. Like I had said before, there was no other means of education. That you go to school, that's kind of it, or you go to university or college, that's how you obtained knowledge. And nowadays we have computers, we have books. Like, books are easily printed, they're mass produced, so they're much less expensive. Even back in 1920s and even earlier times, books were a freaking expensive thing, meaning there really weren't many printed out there. Like, I don't know, this isn't like historically certified or anything, but essentially they were written out by hand a lot of the time, and that's why school and knowledge was so, I guess, valued. But the other thing is, we have the internet today. Like, honestly, internet is such a more wealthy resource. We can learn so much more just by going to the internet. Now, of course, if we were to go to Wikipedia and just read up on whatever the fuck we wanted, that wouldn't work out. There has to be some sort of structure to online learning or something like that. And I'm not just talking about like online school. That's not the same as what I'm talking about. But it's honestly just kind of, I don't really know how to describe it. It seems like school that we know today, that we are familiar with, that we are forced to go to, well, we have to go to for a certain number of years, that's starting to get outdated. And my kind of conclusion I've come to about why kids, including myself, hate school so much is we can go online, we can go look up or Google that shit, and we can learn more information in so much less time. And we're not being forced to sit down in a fucking cold or warm or have a teacher that annoys us. We're not forced to sit in those classroom conditions or are being taught by a half-assed teacher, I guess. Half-assed meaning her effort into teaching. I'm sure we've all had teachers like that. But, and look at that teammate stealing my kills, God. But so yeah, that's just kind of, I guess, a quick conclusion, the only real explainable one. And of course, we haven't had the internet or computers for a long time, so it's not like this is a proven fact or anything that really needs to change. I guess you can consider me a bit of a pessimist, because I bitch a lot about things and I think about how things can be solved, but honestly I can't do anything to solve them. One, because of my age. Two, just I don't want to. Like, you have to really be that person that you hate in order to make a change. Like, if I hate, let's say, the school system, the Board of Education, I have to become a part of it to change that into something I like. Well, you guys can kind of see the problem with that. I'm not huge into education, I'm not huge in school, and probably takes quite a bit of schooling. I don't know about this is just an assumption. It takes quite a bit of schooling to get into a government position like that. So yeah, as you see, gameplay is coming to an end. Kind of rambled on a little bit there at the end, but you guys get the idea. So as you guys saw right here, I kind of went ham on these kids. I was planning on sniping, or started out sniping a lot more, but as the game started going on, it turned out to be more of an MP9 gameplay. But, so yeah, as always, I'm Quack Data, and have a nice day, guys.